All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, guten Tag. Welcome to another Charlie 31 flight. We're going to be flying out of Brno in the Czech Republic over to Salzburg, Austria. Going to kind of keep this one slow and calm and talk through most of the stuff we do in the flight deck here. We're going to end it all with a really nice approach into Salzburg's runway 33. It'll be the RNAV Zulu AR. So special little one. I am going to also be working with, I'll be working on FSI panels, and we will have that one up in just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and get the first tool I use up. This is my desktop, FS desktop. That way I can see when you guys post something. I can also hear it, but then I can read it, and that's it. Second tool I like to use is the all-in-one tablet. And for the most part, this is probably one of the most indispensable tools you can have if you're flying in VR, simply because it has a whole bunch of functionality and you can move it and you can have everything set up in your aircraft. So Navigraph, always a bear on the system once you get it loaded. So we're going to go ahead and unload last night's flight. We're gonna, I can make that so you can see it. There we go. And now we can go to flights, import flight from SimBrief. And you will see we have our LKTB to Salzburg. Pretty straightforward flight today. Only going to be an hour's worth of flying. Let's request new data from SimBrief. I think I set that up differently. All right, no, we're good. So, and then we're going to go approaches. We are going to go straight into the RNAV Zulu, runway 33 from Etrock. And there we have it. That is all we have to worry about on our flight plan here. So we are set there. Onto the aircraft checklist. Let's bring this up, put this here, and we can go ahead and go through everything. Landing gear, speed brake, flaps are all set accordingly. Battery is on and covered. Standby power, auto and covered. And yep, we'll get through all that. AC voltmeter selector is not on standby power. Master caution has been disengaged. Fuel pumps are off. Interior lights are set. Cabin utility power and in-flight entertainment passenger seat power is on. Ground power is on, and we are connected. And I will get rid of that here in just a minute. And let's see. There we go. Ground power, AC voltmeter is good. Emergency lights, seat belts, and external lights coming on. So there's our emergency lights covered, and we can go ahead and get these on. Passengers should be sitting down. Let the flight attendants know that we're getting ready to depart. Pretty easy taxi here. Love Brno. This is a great little airport. As a matter of fact, we will just do that and go out and take a look. Pretty awesome little airport here in Brno. Fairly casual. Not a lot going on here today. We're the only flight waiting for these folks to get out and get on the airplane. Got the bags loaded up, so here we go. Back into the flight deck, and we can bring our checklist back up. All right. FMC set fuel and payload. We'll bring up our flight plan here so we can have that. And we go over to FS actions, fuel. All we need today is 13.7, so we'll just make it 15. Not a lot of taxing at either this one or Salzburg. Fairly routine airports. So, and then we'll go back to our payload, and our payload zero fuel weight is 131.3. So we can go ahead and put that one in. Zero fuel weight, 131.3, 131.3, and we're set. So, continuing through here, we're going to go ahead. We've already got the packs can come on. People are probably dying back there. It's okay, though. And we'll continue setting up our aircraft. So, on the FMC, this is sort of the heart and brains of our airplane. We want to let it know where we're at. So we are at Lima Kilo Tango Bravo. That in there and it'll see it. And I'm sorry, I will just go over here, turn on these lights here. That way you can see it. And you're set there. All right, so coming back over here, we'll go grab the GPS that the aircraft is reading, bring it over, drop it into the set IRS position, and now you'll see all the displays came alive. Everything's oriented correctly, and we're set. So go on to our route. It'll automatically pull the LKTB as our origin, since that's where we are at. And we're going to Lima Oscar Whiskey Sierra. That's Lowe's. And we are Shadow 69 SHZ 69er. Drop that in there, and we'll go to our departure and arrival. It's just pretty much the departure and then the arrival. So if we go down here and look at our route, our routing is LKTB runway 27 Mikova 3 Alpha, Mikov direct to Matig, and then we'll just join our approach. So departure, we'll select runway 27 Mika 3 Alpha, and that'll get us right there. And then we'll go to our arrival. We will do RNAV Zulu runway 33 from ETROC, and we are actually not doing a star today. So then go to our route, and you'll see there is a discontinuity. So Mikov to Matig, and then our arrival MATIG Mike Alpha Tango India Golf. Drop that right there, and we can move ETROC up, and we're set. We can activate and execute that, so we're good there. Coming back over to this tablet, to the performance tool, we're runway 27. Import from the OFP, import from the flight plan, import from the aircraft, and we'll grab our weather. 29er74. 29er74 is set in there, and now we can calculate our takeoff performance. So flaps 5, we're going to do a standard takeoff today, N1 at 92.29er. Select temperature is 50. Should give us a trim of about 4.63. We'll get that roughly in there. So let's go to our per minute page. Our zero fuel weight 131.1. There we go. Planned fuel. Was 13.8. So 13.8. Reserves for that are 3.5. And our cost index is 40. So you see where I'm getting at? So if we come over here, we look at this. There's our cost index, cruise system cost index 40. We'll put that in right there. And looking at our flight plan, they want us at flight level 260. 260. And you get that information right here. Flight level 0260. No steps. We're okay. And our wind, average wind is 257 at 25. You get that from right here. 257 at 25. Drop that in there, and we should be okay to go there, except let's go look at our chart for our departure. It should have a new transition. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet, so we put that in there. Not that it means anything. No descent path after ETROC. That is correct. We'll go in and look at that. So now we can clear that out. N1 limit. Select temperature was 50, right? 50, so drop. We are normal, and 50. Over to our takeoff. Grab flaps 5. Put that in there. Grab our CG. 4.62, 4.64. All right, close, very close. 39, 41, 45, 40, 42, 46. Off by 1. So flaps 5, 50, 92.1, 92.29. I'm okay with it. It's within 1 knot. So we'll go ahead and put those in. 145 goes right here. 145. And then we can also look at our airport. Beautiful airport here. Runway 27. And its heading is 273. That'll go right here. Get 273 all the way across the board. Two seven three, 145. We're going up to 260. Let's go ahead and get the altitude set. We're just going straight up. Nothing to worry about there. There we go. We are set there, and there. We can go ahead and adjust the panel lights so everybody can see things. All right, now you can see all of that. So, all right, back to our checklist. We have the FMC set up to there. Now we can go ahead and get our fuel pumps on, get the APU, auxiliary power unit, fired off. Give that a couple minutes. While we do that, we're going to go ahead and we could probably do our landing dispatch. We're going to land runway 33, import from OFB, import the weather. 29.88. We can calculate that. We'll be fine at that runway. And then landing en route. And everything else is good there. Import aircraft details. Import weather. And calculate that. So going with auto brake 3. Flaps 30. Our VREF speed right now will be 152. So we can go ahead and put that in as well. Oh, we'll have to do that once we are airborne. All right. So takeoff page is good. We're set, and set. We're good to go. APU is coming on. Fired off nicely. Nothing to worry about there. Let's go ahead and release our ground equipment. And get our door closed. And we are coming on aircraft power now. We can get rid of the ground power cart as well. Since we are on aircraft power, we'll go over to APU generator. Looks good. We can bring the window heats on. Electric hydraulic pumps on, and that should be all we have to worry about. We'll get the rest of that here in just a minute. And get the air going. There you go. Alright, mass precaution has been complete. Squawk code 0310 has been set, and we are TARA. Altimeter has been set. Departure, route, legs, initial altitude set, heading, takeoff. Elevator trim 4.63, huh? Just over 4.5 there. Alright, 4.63, IS Mach speed 145. Yaw damper can come on. And we can go ahead and check the cross feed valve. I think we're good to go there. We're good through there. Cruise altitude 260. And our altitude in, we can bring that up here instead of bouncing back and forth. The altitude in Salzburg. .9, there it is. Airport elevation 1,411 feet. So we go 1,400. 11. We'll keep it there. All right, looks like our door is closed. And we continue through here. Crossfeed, window heat, anti-ice not needed, hydraulic pumps good, flight altitude, landing altitude, flight directors can come on. LNAV and VNAV, we're good on both of those. Don't need auto throttle just yet. Reject takeoff. Reset our fuel flow. And we are all set. We're good to go. Ground connections are done. Doors are secure before engine start. We're going to go ahead and set that parking brake. Now we can go over here and go to pushback and remove the chocks. Those have been removed. No need for a pushback. We're going to go ahead and taxi out. And we're set. And here in Brno, we are at 122.8. Do this, just check, make sure we're transmitting. Brno traffic, Shadow 69, starting engines at the gate. All right, there we go. Go ahead and turn that one off. Now I know that I am transmitting, so we're good. And for our departure today, we're going to go ahead and start it up, taxi all the way down here to the end. So we will go ahead and make a left, and then we'll depart off to the west there. We are ready for engine start. So anti-collision light is coming on. And our first flight of the day will go like this, and we will start engine number 2 first, or wrong one. There we go. Now we should get some pressure going here. Once this reads anywhere from 20 to 25, I usually like to hit it about 22. We will introduce fuel to the engine and get it started. Fuel added. Fuel flow is stabilizing. There we go. Engine number 2 has started. Over to engine number 1. Again, look for 22 right there. Fuel flow jump up to 1.3-ish. Stabilize somewhere around 63. 60 in the 60s is good. Here we go. Exhaust gas temperatures are coming up. N1 rotation is coming up. Let's peak up to about 600, and then I'll come rolling back down to about 530. There we go, we're set. 2 good engine starts, so we can go ahead and do this. Everything's on the aircraft now on the main engines, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. And get our probe heats on. We're set on the upper level. Go ahead and get that one turned off. Taxi lights can come on, and we're ready to taxi. We're going to go down to runway 27 and depart. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. If you like this type of flying, hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when I hop into the flight deck for a flight. So, unable not to TV200. All right, let's see. Let's go look at our legs. TV200. Let's go 180. planes again. Let's go look at our departure. What are we on? We are on Mita. Max 200. Okay, no, we're good. We are A-okay with that. Brno traffic, Shadow 69, taxiing runway 27, Brno. All right, we are clear. Aircraft is good. We're going to go out and take a peek after we do this. Don't want to keep having to do anything, so there we go. Aircraft is set. People are standing around waiting to get jet blasted. Minimum power, we're going to go ahead and make a left turn all the way down to the end, back to the flight deck. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way. Great little center lines there. Wonderful little terminal building. I like that one. That one's a cool looking terminal. Looks good at night too. Taxiway Alpha all the way to the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you should have a new overlay up and running on your machines there. Verify takeoff speed. We're good on takeoff speeds. Nothing has changed. Good to go. That's what caused me to have a little bit of an issue last night. I hit the wrong scene. So that's why last night everything looked 3D, because you had the two different displays being displayed. So that'll be should not be part of the deal tonight. So we're coming up on runway 27. I don't see anybody in the pattern. Haven't heard anything on 122.8. We're just going to go ahead and continue our taxi. Brno traffic, Shadow 69 lining up runway 27 Brno. With that, we can go ahead and turn on our landing lights. Switch this one to strobe, and we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and clear myself to take off. Those are good. We're set, and there we go. Brno traffic, Shadow 69 departing runway 27 to the south, Brno. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get our power up about 40%. Auto throttle is armed. We'll get the turn here. Looking for a heading of 273. We can do a toga. Toga. $80 knots.
80 knots.
V1 rotate coming up.
V1 rotate. Positive rate of climb.
You're coming up. Want to hold about 15 degrees nose up. If we get over about 1,500 feet, then we'll see it lower. Flat 5 come out. A nice little departure there out of Brno. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot. Autopilot's engaged. Go take a look. Oh, look at that. Nicely done. There we go. We're going to make the turn. All right, there we go. Oh, boy. Perfect. There we go. I'm not sure what those were about. We'll look into that. But nice. There goes Brno. Nice little airport. Nice little town. Where's the little town square? Colin Farrell had a movie based out of Brno. Oh, no. That wasn't Brno. This is where my motorcycle race is, Brno. There we go. We'd be out to the west or east side of town there. So, all right. Checklist, we can go ahead and get those off. Landing lights can come on, or turn off lights can come off. Switch this to off and get that. Everything else should be good to go. Doing okay. Pressurization panel's looking all right. Go look at our legs. So E-Troc 10,000, 7,000, 5,000, 4,000. I think we're looking pretty good there. So runway 33, we're gonna go ahead and put that in the fixed page. So with 10 and 5. We are on our way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We're above transition altitude, going to ISA, International Standard Atmosphere, 29.92 or 10.13, I think, or 101. Ah, disregard. We'll wait until we're above 18,000 feet. Airplane still thinks it's in America. All right. Going up flight level 260. 260 selected. 260 selected and 260 is selected. We have it. Top climb looks very attainable. We're only about 40 miles out. And we can go here. We can look at our progress page. And it shows us on the ground at 16:55. So just about 30 minutes from now. If we go in and look at our RNAV Zulu, there is no descent path. Wants us at 5,500 there. And we can bring it all the way down to 1,400. Truck at 10,000. Let's see if that's in there. 10,000. 4,000. And then 160. What do we see on our performance calculator? Landing en route 152. So let's put 152 right there. The 152, the one prior to it as well. There we go. Nicely done. And then what we want to do is we don't want anything to interfere. So if we go into, oh, it's been a while since I've done that one. Menu. Thank you. Let's see. Init ref, index, nav data, summary, nav options. There we go. DME off, DOR off, and localizer off for this one. There we go. We are flying solely on GPS. 88 nautical miles till our top of descent. And the minimums for the flight is 1780, so we'll drop that in there. $1780 set, $1780 there. We're good to go. All right, this is one of those approaches where I will let the aircraft fly it all the way down to about 500 feet. Then I will take over. We should be lined up pretty well, and we're just kind of seeing to make sure that the aircraft does what it's supposed to do. So auto brake 3, that's what we got it programmed for. Copy. So we can go here, progress. Go 130. There we go. We're set. It's no longer yelling at us. And the reason we're doing this one is the FSI panels. He did this, setting up waypoints, and I want to try and get in and get that set up. Just that way I have reference. He has one that he has done that he's flown into Salzburg. It's a fun approach. Don't get me wrong. The approach is fun. It's a fun approach, so nothing to worry about. So let's go with 150 for now. There we go. Top of climb coming up. But using some FSI panels. Would like to get the work in more of those. They are incredible teaching. It is an incredible teaching tool or practice tool if you're serious about trying to get out there and fly. The airliners, the approaches, pulling the charts in, getting the aircraft set up. I did a couple tests over Denver. It sets you up on the star. You can create a snapshot. That's what I'm thinking I'll have to do here. But we're going to go down to, we are level off at flight level 260. We'll let that go. You see that our top of descent is coming up on 70 miles out. So give it a minute. But yeah, so FSI panels is an amazing tool you can use to practice approaches. So flying into a Salzburg, an Innsbruck, or Aspen, Telluride, you can practice the approaches over and over and over again. And if you're in VR, you're able to do it without actually taking your headset off to go back into the FSI panels, control panel, reset yourself, and all the other fun stuff. That's what I'm trying to see here. Just doing a quick flight, get us set up, and then once we get into Salzburg, yeah, once we get parked, I may do a another one. But that's where we're at. We're giving the FSI panels a shot, trying to work with that. We'll see about incorporating those into our flights, because I think if we got it set up, we could fly in with real world weather. Then we could fly in with inclement weather, because everybody knows how much I geek out over coming in with clouds and breaking out right at minimums. Oh, so much fun. But there's nothing wrong with coming out severe clear and no clouds. So just do the flight the way it's the way the real world is, then go back in, change things up, and just do the approach again. So that's where we are at. That's why we're doing Brno to Salzburg. Fairly easy, fairly quick flight. Not too taxing. We are 40 miles out. We can go ahead and change this down to 5,500. Just to get us on our descent. Once we're past Etrock, we'll take it down to 1,400. it. And let's go to our progress page. .39, so we're just 7 minutes away from our descent, about 40, 50, well, it's right there, 48 nautical miles away from our descent. So let's see if import aircraft details. There we go. Why did the weight go up? The 152. 2988. I remember going to Salzburg when I was young. They have the salt mines there. We got to put on like leather chaps and slide down a long wooden slide. So Salzburg's fun. If you get a chance, go to Salzburg. Good look up here, see if we've had anybody show up on VATSIM. Nobody on VATSIM. See there, we will be coming in on E-Troc, 7400, 5500, and then it's kind of make up your own as you get down there. So the runway will come in, do sort of a sweeping right turn to intercept the runway, and we're good. Who knows? We might have some good weather going down in there today. Get it down to minimums. For this one, we definitely want to put on terrain and the glide slope. Terrain. Ground proximity warning system. And well, hi, I've been joined in the flight deck by Alice. Good girl. You're a very good girl. Can you lay down? Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. 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 Lay down. Thank you. All right, top of descent is coming up. 8.5 miles. Looks like we could go flying into the clouds. Power coming back. There we have it. Descending down to 10,000 feet at Etrock. Here, let's see if we can. $170 at 5 knots. Might be a little dicey, but we're gonna do it. We're good. Pretty good for some cloud cover there. What did it say? I forgot to even look. All right. Q at 3200, broken at 3600. Tune H1012. And our transition altitude. 10,000. Gonna yell at us at 18 though. Just the way this airplane is. Turn those back on. Oh, we're way high. Leave those on for now. we can go ahead and look at our descent checklist. ATIS, altimeter, radios, MCP, altitude, airspeed reference, localizer frequency, ILS course, we're good. This runway course is like 333 or they're gone here. No, it's not there. It's 333. Coming below 18,000 feet there, so we can go ahead and click this to there and slowly bring it out to 988. That way it doesn't freak out. Expand our range, we're all within 40 miles there. Inbound to E-Troc, we'll just go ahead and slow her all the way down to 240. Let's see what she does. Steep descent after E-Troc, about 4,500 feet. And we'll have 6 miles to do it. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Be close. Let's let the plane do some thinking there. Oh, good clouds to fly into. Look at all that terrain. Coming below 14, we're going to go ahead and do this since we are in mountainous terrain. Get those turned over. That. No need to worry about what's the outside air temperature is 7. We're okay. This is awesome. Once we cross E-Troc, we're going to go ahead and lower this down to 1,400. There's our runway elevation. We should be good on the glide slope or on the descent path for that. Out from our turn at E-Troc. Oh, look at those mountains. This could be fun. 2. That is with the +5. There we go. Haha. This is what it's about. This is the cool stuff here. There's the runway. That's a hard one getting this little fella slowed down. You down. Oh, this is beautiful.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Yeah.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
My aircraft.
1,000.
Yeah. Captain Jack, I'm doing well. Just finishing up a quick flight to Salzburg. Just doing our approach now. Maybe I'll be able to drop over and say hi. Oh, before we do that, oh no. We're doing pretty good there. All right.
$500, $400. Approaching minimums.
Continue.
Minimums. $200. $100. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Not bad, not what I was expecting, but with that we can, ooh, I wonder if I can do that. No, doesn't want to bring it up. Thanks, Cam Jack. I appreciate it, man. How was your little flight sim training earlier today? Was it good? I'm gonna go check that one out. Wanted to check that one out. And we're doing coming into this one, so I need to clean out my cache. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we are. We've landed in Salzburg. That's a fun approach. Going up there. 187 feet per minute. That's not horrible, not awesome, not horrible. I'll take it though. This is not a horrible airport. They did pretty good. This is the, I think this is the Sobo. It is the Sobo, because I know I haven't bought the Salzburg. Nice looking airport. They did all right. Now I just got to get rid of the stutters. Erp. I think we're going here. Lima? And Charlie. We're going Charlie. This is not a horrible airport at all. Pleasantly surprised. Go to Whiskey 3. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure I should have been coming in the other way then. We'll take advantage of a very wide open ramp then. Beautiful scenery here in Salzburg. Whiskey 3. APU is running, so we can go ahead and get power on the APU, get the air coming on. Salzburg, there you go, there you have it. There's a stop bar right there. We'll go ahead and put a ride on it. What do you think? Let's go to the last one. Or short airplane. We'll be right about there. With that, parking brake has been set. We can go ahead and turn off the motors. And one below 10. There we go, below 10. Anti-collision lights can't come off. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salzburg, beautiful Salzburg. Great little airport. This is the default factory from Microsoft Asobo. Not a bad looking airport if you ask me. Not for free. It's part of the new update, I think. But yeah. Welcome to Salzburg. We'll get everything taken care of. We'll get the aircraft shut down. I want to thank you for joining me on tonight's stream. Might come back in a little bit, do another one. But until then, if you like this type of flying, hit that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I hop in and go for a flight. If you happen to be doing for something in ham radio, go check out Captain Jack. He's doing a ham stream tonight. And we'll pop over there, check him out. Captain Jack did his football stream last Wednesday. I don't know if he's doing one this Wednesday. But you can only hope. Those lights can come off. We're good to go. Let's get our ground services. Let's get a GPU cart requested. Let's request stairs to the L1 door. And let's get this aircraft shut down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Welcome to Salzburg. Here, let's go get the bag carts. I do like having that little, that's a good one right there. Caution, what are you yelling at me for? Oh, doors are open. Sure. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and get that APU shut off. There, we're set. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salzburg.